Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. Welcome to the online meeting of Toastmasters and Gavel Club meeting Beyond Borders. This is the eighth joint meeting of the Eloquent Elite Toastmasters Club and Eloquent Elite Gavel Club from Mumbai, India, with St. Paul's Toastmasters Club and St. Paul's Gavel Club and Indian Academy Toastmasters. I am Gavalier Micah Abraham, and I am pleased and proud to be your Sergeant at Arms for today's meeting. In the online meeting environment, there are a few housekeeping policies that we request everyone to follow. Number one, please rename yourself. All Toastmasters, please prefix TM to your name, and guests can prefix guest. I also request all the speakers and role players to prefix their role to their names so that it's easy to identify them. Please take 10 seconds for this activity. Number two, switch off all phones and any noise-making devices, and please remove any other distractions around you. Please take 10 seconds to do so. Number three, please keep your audio on mute throughout the meeting and unmute your microphone just whenever you are invited to speak. Please keep your video cameras on as a mark of respect to speakers, just as you would be present in a physical meeting, so that the speaker can see your face. Please remember to switch off your video cameras when you need to step away in order to avoid any distractions. Please avoid unnecessary movements or sipping on drinks or eating if your video is on. Please turn off the video in case you need to do so. All speakers are requested to verify if you are audible and visible before you start your speech. Please refrain from typing in the general chat box when a speaker is speaking, as it disturbs the speaker. Please use the chat to provide feedback directly to the speaker after their speech is over. Do not click on share screen unless your speech or role requires you to do so. Please share screen after informing that you are sharing with permission of the chair. You can choose and display from reactions a high five or namaste or applause when a speaker joins or leaves. If you're a speaker, then please ensure that you pin the timer or confirm that the timer screen is visible for you. The meeting is being recorded, so in case you have any reservations, please let us know. You can network during the break and after the meeting. I am very happy to present the mission of the Toastmasters. We provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. With this, before I hand over the baton to the presiding officer, Toastmaster Blesson Thomas Matthew from St. Paul's Toastmasters Club, I would like to give a brief introduction to him. Toastmaster Blesson, born and brought up in Bahrain, is currently residing in Germany. He solely believes that Arsenal is life, and his hobby used to be annoying his mom. But now the scope has widened. He gets to annoy another person now that he's married. He also loves watching thriller series. Over to you, presiding officer, Toastmaster Blesson.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Am I audible?
Can you increase your volume? I think.
Yeah, I think there's an issue with my.
Now it is better. Now it's better. Yes.
Yes, but my camera seems keep getting off for some reason. Renush, is there any this thing?
No, it's okay. Fine. Yeah. Go ahead.
Now it's fine.
All right. Okay. So first, thank you so much for that introduction. I couldn't have introduced myself any better than you just did right now. Thank you so much. And first thing, let me get Eloquent Elites Toastmasters meeting number 49, St. Paul's Toastmasters Club meeting number 88, Indian Academy Toastmasters Club meeting number 146, and St. Paul's Gavels Clubs meeting number 31 to order. I hereby open the meeting. Now, before we get into the next step, VP Educations, do we have any change in the agenda?
No, everything is as per the agenda. Thank you so much.
Perfect. Could someone from the floor adopt the agenda? Anyone?
I, Toastmaster Fatima, adopt the agenda.
Perfect. And just someone needs to second it also.
I second it.
Okay, here's the thing. You need to say your name, which club you are, and just say you second. That's how it is.
Sorry, I, Aditya Verlekar of the Eloquent Elites Gavels Club, seconds this motion.
Brilliant. Perfectly done. Everyone around hand of applause. Okay, now I see a couple of guests. If you could just, no need to on your camera, just introduce yourself, just your name, where you're from, and age, and how you heard about Toastmasters, if possible. Okay.
Can I go ahead?
Yeah, go ahead. No issues, sir.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters. As your name you can see, I am the guest as well as the role player timer, Toastmaster Dinesh Kumar Pal from the District 20, Kuwait. And I am here as the invitee of
He is invited.
Toastmasters
Yes.
Girja Deshpande. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Well, likewise, I am also an invitee, courtesy Girija. So, thank you, Girija, for inviting me as a general evaluator, and I'm glad to be of service.
Our pleasure and privilege that both of you joined the meeting. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Any other guests?
There is Ramya and there is Tanya. Both are guests. I don't know if you're not prepared to put on the video, you can put on the audio and speak if you would like to share anything. Ramya and Tanya, how you heard about the meeting and anything that you would like to share. Yes, Ramya. Thank you.
Yeah, hi.
Hi.
How did you come to know about the meeting and welcome to the meeting? Ramya, you can speak.
Am I yeah.
Yes,
I
you are
lost
visible, audible. Yeah.
Yeah, you're on.
Yeah, hi. Hi. So hi all. Myself Ramya. I got to know this from Girija ma'am. And thank you so much for adding me in. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to see what's happening, and yeah, I love to be a part of it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Tanya, and I am one of the parents of Gavelia. So I have joined in based on that.
Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Now, my next job would be to introduce the TMOD. But before that, let's get into this this theme. Actually, no bees, no honey, no work, no money. I completely agree with this theme. It's a theme about hard work, and the funny thing is there is another twist to this also. I think most of the married people here will agree to this when we say no honey also equals to more money, right? I'm pretty sure that's most of the married people. You guys are still young. You guys have a long way to go to understand this, but the major idea here is about hard work. And there's a lot of interesting facts about bees, actually. Do you know that bees are the only insects that are technically found in all continents except for Antarctica? There's another organization that has the same amount of clubs in that amount of countries. Like we have clubs in around 144 countries with around 14,700 plus clubs and with around 280,000 members. So those are considered the worker bees, and they're the ones working hard to make sure that you get what you want through this organization. And that organization is Toastmasters. And today, to take us forward, we have a person who is an 8th grader in Aran Podar School. I hope I said the school name correctly. The funny thing about this is I've read a lot of intros, but this is a really different one. I've not seen an intro like this actually. She is passionate about caring for animals. She feeds the dogs and cats in a housing society, and she wants to be a veterinarian. She loves sports and has represented her school in badminton, swimming, and athletics competitions for the district as well as state. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Gavalier Sara S. Verlekar. I hope I said your name correct. Please put your hands together for the TMOD of the day.
Yes. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Blessing. I consider it a privilege that I am given this opportunity to be the Toastmaster of the day. Today's theme is no bee, no honey, no work, no money. Why did we choose this theme today? Well, in 2018, the United Nations General Assembly declared 20th May as World Bee Day. By observing World Bee Day each year, we can raise awareness on the essential role bees and other pollinators play in keeping people and the planet healthy. What's the buzz about? This theme will run through the meeting. I will interact with you all on the theme. Please keep your answers short and sweet in just 2 sentences. Let's see the meeting structure. The meeting is divided into 3 parts. The first part is the prepared speeches. I will take you through that. Put your hands together for the General Evaluator of the Day, Distinguished Toastmaster, Lancy DSouza. He is a motivational speaker. He specializes in youth leadership workshops, team building exercises, public speaking, mentoring, soft skills. He is a consultant, airport operations and customer service. He is our special invitee. I request Distinguished Toastmaster Lancy DSouza to explain the role of the General Evaluator. Over to you, Distinguished Toastmaster Lancy.
Much appreciated, Sara. And that lilt in your voice is the one thing that sets the tone of the meeting. So I'm so glad that at this hour, I'm in Mumbai. It's a late hour and I'm already charged up hearing you. So that's really interesting, Sara. Thank you so much. As the General Evaluator, yes, I am the auditor of the entire meeting and I will give my report at the end. However, having said that, one of the things that we've always motivated evaluators is to say, be nice to the speakers, number 1. Number 2, Toastmasters International has got a terrific, absolutely enterprising element that's called the CRC method. It is a sandwich method. It's commend, recommend, and comment, where we actually, in reality, raise the strengths of the speaker and underplay the weakness. So here's a shout to the evaluators: be nice to your speakers, and of course, be motivational, along with the recommendations. I will get back much later on, Sara, when you ask me to come in for my report. But until then, I'm charged. I know you're going to do a great job, and that smile on your face says it all. So good luck, good cheer. Over to you. The rest of it, the spotlight's on you. Take it away.
Thank you so much, General Evaluator. Distinguished Toastmaster Lancy, why do you think the United Nations dedicated a day to the bees?
That's something that was new. I already made a note of that in my report to say there's something that I've learned new. But I'm all ears. Sara, if you're going to say that, I'm going to be learned by the end of the session. So tell me the reason why. I'll be glad to hear that.
I think because bees are really hardworking, and as the theme is no bees, no honey, no work, no money. It's like bees work so hard to produce honey, and we get that sweet taste in our mouth because of them, because of their hard work. And this happens all around the world. So I really think Yeah, they like pollinate like all around the world. So yeah, I think that's why they dedicated a day. The United Nations dedicated a day to bees.
Right. Yeah. Well, that's good, Sara. But very quickly, just in 2 sentences, I must tell you that the bird asked the bee, "Look, bee, you produce honey, right? People beg, borrow, and steal, and they take your honey away. Aren't you upset with humans?" And the bee says, "Why would I be upset with humans? They can beg, borrow, and steal and take my honey, but they cannot take the art of making honey from me." So I guess that's the reason why United Nations has dedicated 20th of May as the Bee Day. You're buzzing, I'm buzzing, and I'm sure all of us will be buzzing for the next hour and a half. Over to you.
Okay, wonderful answers. If the bee disappeared off the face of the earth, man would only have 4 years left to live. No more bees, no more pollination, no more plants, no more animals, and no more man. This quote some attribute to Albert Einstein, and some say no. But whoever said it right. We will see how as we go along. Grammar is like the bones of your body, which gives you shape and structure. If the bone crumbles, we can't even stand or sit up. Today's grammarian is Fatima Safa.
Thank you, Master of Ceremonies, DMOD Sara Verlekar, for introducing me. Today I am the grammarian for today's meeting. Before that, let me ask you all, how many of you have heard of the phrase, as busy as a bee? The meeting, yes, thumbs up. I can see many showing their virtual hands. And it's no wonder, because since the dawn of mankind, we all have been in awe of the most hardworking, most magnificent of all of God's creations. For today's meeting, I'm thinking of 2 twists. Before let me tell you what it is, let me ask you all, why do we celebrate, another question again, why do we celebrate May 20 today as World Bee Day? Do anyone of you have an answer? Okay, I will take that as a no. It's because we celebrate it in honor of a painter from Slovenia who was extremely passionate, and also he was a teacher of apiculture, Anton Jensa. Let me share you my screen as well, if it's available. Okay. Can you see? Wait a minute. Okay. So this was Anton Jensa, and it's in his honor that we celebrate World Bee Day. Keeping it aligned with today's theme, I'll be introducing the word of the day, which is none other than as busy as a bee. And there are many other phrases that we hear with bees, like the bee's knees, which means an outstanding person or a thing. You brought me chocolate for no reason, you're the bee's knees. That's an example of using it. I've already told about as busy as a bee, which means to be extremely busy, to be active. An example is Margaret is a CEO of a major company. She's always as busy as a bee. Have a bee in one's bonnet, to be bothered by something and be focused on it, like the teacher has a bee in his bonnet about his students cheating. And also about Queen Bee, because she's the most important position in a place. Mary is used to being the queen bee within her circle of friends. So I want you all in this meeting today. So this is the second twist. It's not a word of the day that I'm using, it's phrase of the day for today. And the second thing is that you can use any of the phrase over here for today. You can select anything, give it a minute and use any of the phrase. It's your choice. But make sure to use it, because I'll be noting down and giving the report at the end of the meeting. So over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Yes, thank you. Toastmaster Fatima, if I were to ask you to choose between a bee or a butterfly, what would you choose?
If if you think about a bee and a butterfly, they are both unique in their own ways. Bee is very hardworking, and if you see the division of labor within honeybees, it's something very awe-inspiring. On the other hand, the butterfly with its wing is very nice to the eyes. So I think I'll be choosing the bee because it has brains, I could say. So that's your answer, Toastmaster of the day.
All right. Interesting. I'd request everyone to use the word of the day at least once when you talk here. Let us say you are watching something interesting on the laptop and it begins to blink and buffer. Don't you lose interest in the program? Fillers destroy continuity and interest much the same way. I invite our R counter, Gavalier Aditya Verlekar, to explain the role.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. Fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests, good morning and good evening. The purpose of the R counter is to make note of any overused words or filler sounds used as a crutch by anyone who speaks during the meeting. When a speaker uses the words repeatedly or when not necessary, I will note them down. Usually, these words are okay and, well, but, so, like, right, literally, absolutely, etc. Words repeated, for example, the, so, will also be noted down. Verbal distractions could be filler sounds as well, such as and so on. Long pauses will also be noted down. I will also recognize speakers who did not use any fillers during their speech. When called upon by the general evaluator, I will present my report. The R counter helps members realize what the filler and repetitive words are and how much they use it, and how it affects the effectiveness of their speech. Members get guidance to overcome this habit and opportunities to practice and get feedback. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you for the crisp description. Cavalier Aditya, can you recall something that we enjoy really often, that bees gather with a lot of effort?
The first thing I can think of is definitely honey. Me in particular, I love honey a lot, so that's my answer.
Yes, of course. We all enjoy honey so often. Do you all know there are 100 crop species that provide 90% of food around the world? And 71 of these are pollinated by bees. No wonder the United Nations decided to create awareness of this. Now, let's move on. If you spend too much time preparing soup and then rush through the main course, will you be able to prepare the best food? No. In the same way, every segment of our meeting has proportionately allotted time. I request timer Toastmaster Dinesh Kumar Pal to explain the timer's role and give only timings for one prepared speech we have today.
Good evening, vibrant and so passionate, enthusiast Toastmasters of the day, Toastmaster Sara Verlekar. Fellow Toastmasters and honored my co-guest, it is my pleasure to be timer of today's meeting. All good things must come to an end, and sadly, that's true about our speeches as well. No matter how great a piece of art they are, speech must conclude before they wear out the listeners. In Toastmasters, we give our speakers a predefined time limit to help them know when to end their speeches. As the timer today, my role is to record and alert them about their time intervals. Using virtual background or automated color changing my screen of my video window. For best results, I recommend that you use the pin video option rather than spotlighting the timer to ensure you can always see the timer window. Please note the speaking time as shown in the agenda for the prepared speech session is the 5 to 7 minutes. Green signal will be displayed at 5 minutes. Sorry, 1 second. I think something, let me change the manually. My apology. I told initially don't spotlight me. Green signal will be displayed at the 6 minute and it will 5 minute and it will remain for the 1 minute, and yellow signal will be displayed at the 6 minute. It also will remain further for 1 minute, and when a speaker reach to the 7 minute, I will show the red signal. After that, 30 seconds of the grace period to conclude your speech, but signal will remain until you conclude or stop your speech. Thank you, and over to you.
Sara, I just wanted to confirm as a general evaluator, did anybody get to see the cards?
No.
No. Right.
Sorry.
So timer, Dinesh, and none of us, you kept on saying those, but I didn't see anything on the card.
No. I will say again. It was some error.
Okay,
in
now
the
it's coming.
system.
Okay, fine, great. Yeah, it's for the benefit of the speaker, right? Because the speaker should benefit knowing that. Okay, great. Yeah, okay, fine, fair enough. All right, Sara, you can take over.
All right. So, Toastmaster Dinesh Kumar Pal, there are more than 2,000 species of bees today, yet we want to create awareness about bees. Why do you think so?
Give me a second, please. Yes, now you can repeat your question, Toastmasters Sara.
Yes, of course. There are more than 2,000 species of bees today, yet we want to create awareness about bees. Why do you think so?
Toastmaster Sara, if you heard the name Amanda Koja, is the Divisional Director Transformational Inclusion at Liberty Group based in Johannesburg, South Africa. She said, nature provides the many lessons for humans to learn from. Biomimicry is the study of a nature-inspired solution to the human challenge, and it takes, which you were talking about the hard work of the bee, 300 bees flying to 2 million flowers over a distance of 88,000 kilometers to make less than half a kilogram of honey. That is an average. Individual bee run of 6,667 flowers over 293 kilometers. A study of bees thus provides many leadership lessons that can address some of the issues encountered when leading and managing a business like we do in the Toastmasters. Thank you. Over to you.
Yes, bees are endangered. Our industrialized agricultural practices, use of pesticides, etc., are destroying their habitats and reducing their available food sources. I now request our speech evaluator, distinguished Toastmaster Henosh Thomas, to read out to the audience the objectives of the project Toastmaster Girija Deshpande is presenting today.
Thank you, Sara, the Toastmaster of the day, and good evening to all the fellow Toastmasters, guests present in this meeting. The purpose of the speaker's project today is to practice the skills needed to connect with an unfamiliar audience. She will be presenting a topic that is new or unfamiliar to us. And my role is to take note of her ability to present this unusual topic in a way that keeps the audience, that is each one of us, engaged. I wish the speaker all the very best and looking forward to an enthralling speech. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you, distinguished Toastmaster Enosh Thomas. Busy as a bee is a common simile. Why do you think we say that?
Thank you, Toastmaster today. Well, I think in life, one thing that all of us would like to take it as an excuse is, I am busy. But sometimes we take it so common that there is no actual reason behind it. But when we look at the bees, they all have a common goal. Yeah, they are busy, but there is a common goal behind what they do. I will not take much time. I just wanted to quote something that I saw in WhatsApp a few days ago. Anyone who thinks they are too small to make a difference has never met the honeybee. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you, distinguished Toastmaster. We call an alert and an energetic person that busy as a bee. They seem to be working and humming happily as they do it. The prepared speech of the day is presented by Toastmaster Girija Deshpande. She has chosen the path innovative planning. She is presenting Project 2 of Level 2, that is connect with the audience. Girija Deshpande. Men are from Mars, women are from Venus. Men are from Mars, women are from Venus. Girija Deshpande. Over to you, Toastmaster Girija Deshpande.
Sorry, Toastmasters Girija, you are muted.
Yeah, sorry. Now, right. My husband and I went out for dinner. See what happened. Yes. What happened, Giri? What happened, Giri? You don't know? What happened? When we were eating, when we went out, you were so different earlier. When we were dating, you always used to look at me. Your gaze wouldn't move away 1 minute also from me. And you would just all eyes glued to me, all ears for me. But now what happened? We went out for dinner. Were you with me? Giri, what happened? I plonked on the sofa, very unhappy. I said, this is not who you were. This is not the person I fell in love with. While dating, it was so different. And when I sat on the sofa, it is as though there was a button on my bottom and the blood started gushing out all over my brain. And a lot of crazy memories and thoughts began to come in. And I began to rattle about the past and started crying. My husband also then immediately sat down next to console me. And suddenly I see a transformation. A Zen-like calmness came over him. He said, no, Giri, don't worry. It's not like that. But I felt he's not anymore concerned. As though there was another button, a different type of button on his bottom that stopped all blood flow. And so he stopped thinking altogether. He was not worried at all. So he said, Giri, you must remember, we have all read the book, right? Isn't it? Men are from Mars, women are from Venus. So that is what it is. We are all different. You and I are different. So you must understand that. When I was dating you, that was the goal, that I must marry you. Now that goal is achieved. So why will I be stuck to it? What do you mean? I don't believe that book. Do you believe that book says the right thing? I don't believe that. While you read the book, you really liked it? Yeah, maybe I liked it then. But then we grew up with Bollywood, and Bollywood taught us something totally different. What did Bollywood teach us? Oh, Bollywood taught us that men are really very loving. And it is the women who are reticent, who are shy, who are afraid of speaking out. And the men are all out. Where did you see that? Then, don't you remember? Love is assured, promise is there, but still the wise, the heart aching. Why is there fear? Why is there fear? Maybe there is assurance, but love doesn't know where it's going to end. Oh, you're talking about that Kya Hua? Okay, that is just one movie. Kya Hua, Pyar Hua, Ikrar Hua, that is just one movie. I don't think it is shown like that in Bollywood. What do you mean? It is not shown like that in Bollywood? Women, do you remember that movie where she says, it's evening, already late. Come, let me go. Time for me to go. Came just now. How can you go? Please don't go. Just now you came. It's evening. It's getting late. I have to go. I have to go. Just now you came. Just now you came. How can you see you want to go? So this is what we grew up with. Isn't the man expressive? The lady wants to go, but the man is saying, no, no, don't go. He's so expressive. But how were you? We were at the restaurant. We were cutting a cake and you were looking at the cell phone. Simply not bothered. As though, something will go wrong if you don't look at the cell phone and the whole world is dependent on you. Just imagine all the staff members of the hotel standing around us and clapping. And you're not even looking at me or the cake, and you're looking at the cell phone. In a hurry, you kept the phone down and you lifted the knife, and then you are giving the cake with the knife. Not even, you didn't bother to even take it from your hand. Oh God, why are you so concerned about these small things? We men are never worried about what the world thinks. I don't think so. I don't think so. Bollywood didn't teach me like that. What did Bollywood tell you? That men are concerned about the world? Of course, yes. Bollywood did teach me that. Nowadays, the whole world is talking about our love. Nowadays, the whole world is talking about our love. Kya? Yes. So that is what the man said. So you don't believe that? Oh my God. Boycott Bollywood, Giri. I can't live with it anymore. Life is really different. And I began to wonder, is it really so different? He was in his calm world, but as I said, my brain was buzzing. There was a bonnet in my head, a bee in my bonnet. So I said, no, I don't think what he says is what the book says is true. Why? Don't you see men at hookah bars, or you're all chilling out near a poolside bar, and what are you all doing? You're chilling over a beer and you're talking about things, discussing climate, discussing politics, discussing what happens in the office. You even make fun of your father-in-law, mother-in-law, and you all have a laugh. Are you all the time thinking of solutions then? So don't tell me men only are interested in solutions and decisions, as the book says. Okay. But aren't you people interested in talking and talking and talking about something? How can you say that? We take decisions all the time. Which vegetable to buy, where to go, what is the picnic, which politician to support. If we are business leaders, from where to take the loan, what kind of partners we should have. Kiran Bedi, Sudha Murthy, they did not take decisions on their own. So I conclude that men are from Mars, women are from Venus, we cannot say that in totality. Some men, some women may be that. And they may choose to be that at some point of time, not all the time. Okay, madam, salute you. There ended the conversation. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
That was a fun and interesting speech indeed, Toastmaster Girija. I request the timer, Dinesh Kumar Pal, to share the timing taken by Toastmaster Girija.
Sure. Thank you, Toastmasters of the day, Sara Verlekar. Time taken by our speaker, Toastmaster Girija, is 7 minutes 38 seconds. 7 minutes 38 seconds. Over to you.
All right. So, thank you, Dinesh Kumar Pal. Now, I hand over the podium to the table topic master, Gavalier Shrishti Kohli.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. Fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests, good morning or evening. One of the most exciting sections of the Toastmasters meeting is the table topics session. The main objective is to challenge members to develop their impromptu communication skills to effectively think on their feet by answering unrehearsed questions. We encourage members who have not taken up any role in the meeting and the guests to participate in the table topics session. Firstly, table topics session is specifically designed to develop 4 essential communication skills: listening, thinking, organizing, and speaking. Secondly, the session trains members to quickly organize and express their thoughts in an impromptu setting. Thirdly, this trains members to draw from their own experiences, relate them to the topic, and present them in concise, interesting manner. I also encourage you to use the word or phrase of the day, which is as busy as a bee. I request TM Dinesh Kumar Pal to demonstrate timing guidelines for the table topics session.
Shashi, because of the lack of time and since you need to keep yourself with the agenda, this is the general evaluator, I'd suggest is if you know the timings, give out the timings and finish it off and wrap it up and start calling up the first speaker.
Okay. So the theme today is no bee, no honey, no work, no money. The Toastmaster of the day, Gavalier Sara Verlekar, is covering the first part of the theme, no bee, no honey. So for this table topic session, we will focus on the second part of our today's meeting theme, no work, no money. It is a fact that if you do not do any work, you do not earn any money at all. There are many questions that bother us about this. We will discuss those now. I request a guest or a member to volunteer to be the speaker.
Shashi, I suggest you call up a member so that the guests would know how it works.
Anybody, quickly. Yeah. I can speak.
Yeah.
I think Renosh has offered. Renosh is speaking.
Sorry, I just have something to point out that our timer is facing some issue with the screen. So I will be the backup timer for now.
Okay.
So I'll take his place. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Renish,
Okay.
Renish,
I can
just
speak.
a small request. If you can very quickly give the timings for the how it works, the table topics timings.
Sure. I will do that. All right. So here we go. So table topic speakers, your time is 1 to 2 minutes. At 1 minute, you will see the green virtual background. At 1 minute, 30 seconds, you will see the yellow virtual background. And at 2 minutes, you will see the red virtual background. You will have 30 seconds from here to wind up your speech. Over to you, table topic master.
I request a guest or a member to volunteer to be the speaker. So may I have Toastmaster Girija, please?
Yeah, give me the title.
Oh, please choose a number from 1 to 5.
3.
Hard work or smart work? What makes you rich? Girija Deshpande.
Yes. Hard work or smart work? What is smart work? Smart work is where you know what are your goals, right? So it is like there is a timing, you know very specifically that it is time bound. You know what are the goals that you want to achieve. So specific, it is measurable, and it is time bound and actionable and responsible. So this is how you will look at it. All these qualities apply to hard work too. So any person who works hard is actually working smart. Only thing is, sometimes we do not apply our mind. If already somebody has done it, if we are repeating it, that may become useless. So if we can do some research before we start on a topic and then find out if somebody has done it already, then maybe we'll be able to take it a step further. But otherwise, if we have set a goal, we follow that and we have to work hard at it, committed, consistent. That is when we are able to reach that. So hard work and smart work, according to me, go hand in hand. Thank you, and over to you.
May I have the next volunteer, Sushant?
Yeah, sure. Thank you, Toastmaster Srishti.
Could you choose a number from 1 to 5, except 3?
I'll choose 4.
Hunger fuels hard work. Comforts infuse laziness. Sushant.
Sorry, but could you please repeat the agenda?
Sure. Hunger fuels hard work. Comforts infuse laziness.
That's a very deep line because it has a lot of meaning. As hunger, when you are hungry for something, you need to work hard for it to earn it. But if you are just lying somewhere or not paying attention to anything, just lost, then it probably results in dizziness and vice versa too. Like if you're dizzy, then you won't do any hard work or won't actually get involved in any activity. Unlike when you are hungry, you will be eager to earn more or work more to just like fulfill your hunger. So, yeah.
May I have the next volunteer, that is Aditya Verlekar?
Sure.
Could you choose a number from 1 to 5, except number 3 and 4?
1, please.
Luck earns you money, hard work earns you respect. Aditya Verlekar.
Luck earns you money and hard work earns you respect. So by luck, I think one aspect of luck could be something people call inheritance. So a lot of people might be considered successful because they might have inherited money or business or anything else. But as a hard worker, you receive respect because you start off with something smaller. You start off with just you start off from scratch. You have to put in the hours, you have to put in the effort to make sure you rise up to the level that is deemed successful. Whereas with people who are I'm sorry, could you repeat the question again?
Sure. So the topic was luck earns you money, hard work earns you respect.
Yes. So whereas people who would be considered lucky, if you start from there and if you if you reach a certain level, And compared to a person who has started from scratch and reaches the same level, that person would obviously be more respected. One obvious comparison is if somebody starts with $1 million and turns that into 1.1 million, that is nowhere near impressive as compared to someone who has started with 10,000 and turned that into 100,000.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
The next volunteer could be Micah.
Srishti, just one thing. Remember two things. One, please repeat the topic twice. All right? Repeat it, go slow, repeat the topic twice for the benefit. And if any person asks you in between, you cannot repeat that topic again. Remember that? Because you've got to be equal with all the speakers. So I hope you understand that. All right, go ahead.
May I have the next volunteer, Micah?
Yeah.
Could you choose a number from 2 or 5?
5.
Okay. The topic is describe the road from rags to riches. Micah, describe the road from rags to riches.
Okay, so I think somebody who starts like at the bottom and really has to work their way up ends up putting in more hard work and more effort and they have to really like work hard and keep at it so that they reach their final goal. So like when you start at rags, you need to really value whatever you have. So like you need to use the little that you do have and keep expanding that and making it more and more so that you finally reach your goal, that is riches. So yeah.
Okay. May I have the next volunteer, which is Fatima?
Okay. Sure.
The last topic is luck is for losers, Fatima. The next topic is the luck is for losers.
Luck is for losers. This question holds a lot of value and has a lot of meaning with it. Because people who reside and who think that luck will bring them, what is the question? Luck brings you? Toastmaster Srishti? Can you write it down in the chat, please?
No, technically speaking, she can't, because the first time you hear that, then you have to continue with your speech. It's unfair to the other speakers.
Luck brings you happiness, was it? Just write it down in the chat.
No, that you can't be
The topic
asking
cannot be given again. That is what
can't
the
be
gentleman
again and again. The first time you hear it, you hone your listening skills and you answer that.
Yeah, okay, but okay, I don't remember. Okay. Those people who think that luck will bring them respect or happiness or whatever it is, it's not the right way, because you have to earn what you need and you have to earn that, because that's what that shows your value in your society. Your value in a meeting or in a society is all dependent upon how you work, you do your goals, you achieve where you want to be. You have a say in what you want to do for the community, for yourself. Luck is where you think that something just comes to you like on a silver plate, but that doesn't happen. Only if you work hard for your goals with a vision, with a mission, then that's what is more important. There's a saying that more than hard work, more than luck, hard work is the best way to achieve where you want to go. Over to you, Tabletop Master.
A hearty thank you to you Toastmasters, Gaveliers and guests for your enthusiastic participation. Let's put our hands together and congratulate them. Over to you, Toastmaster of the Day, Sara Verlekar.
Yes. Thank you, Toastmaster Shrishti. Very interesting session. Now the evaluation section will be conducted by a general evaluator. Over to you.
Right.
We have to launch
Thank you,
the
Sara.
poll.
Yeah. I'm going to ask for the
Yes, I have to launch
timers
the
report.
poll. Yeah.
Yeah, but we'll have to get the timers report
Timer
first.
report.
Yeah. Okay. So timer, can I have the report, timers report for the table topics?
Right. General evaluator.
Yes.
I'll give you the details. We have Toastmaster Girija, who has taken 1 minute, 10 seconds.
Yes.
Gavalier Shushant has taken 49 seconds.
Okay.
Gavalier Aditya has taken 1 minute, 46 seconds.
Yep.
Gavalier Mika has taken 44 seconds. And Toastmaster Fatima has taken 1 minute, 4 seconds.
Can you tell me who's the third speaker?
So we have the qualified speakers are Toastmaster Girija, Gavalier Aditya, and Toastmaster Fatima.
Okay.
We have only Gavalier Shushant short of 11 seconds and Gavalier Mika short of 16 seconds.
Okay.
And
So we put only the 3 names for poll, general evaluator?
Yeah. Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Thank you.
Over to you. General.
Launching the poll.
All right. Okay. So that would take about 30 seconds.
Yes.
Okay. As soon as we've got that, then I will continue on with my session.
Okay. Please others also vote. Only 5 people have voted. I request everybody to vote. Now 6. Quick. All of you see it on your screen, please vote. Seven out of 12 have voted. What do we do? Please, I request we close it.
No, that's okay. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I'll close
That's it. Yeah. You can't coerce anybody in that session. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I
up to
just
them.
requested.
Fine.
Yeah, that's okay. I'll close the poll now.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. I'm going to start off with my session. The first speaker we had was Girija. To do the honors, we've got Renish Thomas. The spotlight's on you. Take it away. It's your prime time.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Once again, good evening to all the Toastmasters, Gavaliers, and the guests present over here. All right. Today, for a difference, I'm just having the background. Let me. All right. And for a change, I'm sitting down today and not. So, excuse me for that. I have a reason as well. The Toastmaster Girija Deshpande had a different topic, and that was the purpose of the speech, to present a different topic to an audience and how you engage the audience. That was the objective of today's speech that you did. And I believe you have done a fantastic job to that, given justice to your speech today. Men are from Mars, women are from Venus. We have heard this phrase time and again. But what I learned is you've taken it as a conversation between yourself and your husband. Initially, how you brought into it. And of course, you brought out to all of us the thought process, how women think. So it's what goes in the mind of each one of us. So well done in bringing that idea to us. Of course, over here we have got boys and girls, men and women. It's a mixture of audience that you have today. Obviously, it does makes us to relate to some topics, how we think. You also relate these conversations in having some tune to some of the songs that we know. Probably people in my age or even much more older than me might know, but not sure of the younger generation out here. So not sure how much they picked up from that song or that tune. And of course, the way you wore those props, but there is a reason why you wore the props as well and changed it. So let's see the younger generation if they have understood that part of it. Of course, you are expressive, your eye contacts were there. That's what we loved about it. See, to include in your speeches in the next session, of course, I would love you to probably stand so we could give more gestures to it. You are limited in your movements. In some of the conversations, yes, you did look left and right initially, husband and wife conversation, but down the line, came for a few phrases where he was talking to you and you were talking back to him, then you didn't look at each other. It was direct to the face. So I think it would be best if you could give a speech standing and then you could use your body gestures over there as well. Of course, the virtual background would not be there in that case, so it would help you in that. Another thing, I would prefer that your timing, 7 minutes or 38 seconds, preferably take 5 minutes to talk about the conversation, about the ideas, the mind thought process, and it could also see some reactions coming from the audience. How many of you would relate to it? By a hand gesture, you would see the audience engage, reactions coming from them. And then you probably, obviously, I understood you fine-tuned your speech, you have prepared it, that's how you did it. You could translate it at that point of time to say, yes, Sushant, yes, I noticed you raise your hand. You understood. Engagement could happen there. But apart from that, well done. Positiveness in conversation with your husband, thought process, using songs, expressive, just work out the timing and to have you standing and give a speech. You'll be a fantastic speaker. At the end of the session, I will use Udly and tell what Udly has done for you. Okay. General Evaluator.
Thank you so much.
Much appreciated. Fine. Timer, can I have the timer's report for the evaluator?
Yes, General Evaluator, Toastmaster Lancy DSouza, our Evaluator DTM Renos took the 3 minute 25 second. 3 minute 25 second. Thank you. Over to you. I think General Evaluator have some connectivity issue.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear, but you had frozen before.
Can I be heard?
Yes. We can unmute and speak. Maybe we will. Yes.
Am I audible? Am I visible?
You're audible.
Hello. Am I audible? Am I visible now?
Yes.
Am I back? Okay, fine. Okay. All right. So for the
Toastmasters Girija, audio is not clear to me. It is only me or all?
There was a pause. Let's wait.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, there's a pause. Yeah. Okay, the timer. Am I audible? Am I visible?
Yes.
You're audible and visible.
Okay, fine. So, okay, timer, what's the report for the evaluator?
Yes, please. I did it. It is the DTM Renos. 3 minutes 25 seconds.
Okay, 3 minutes. Okay, that's qualified. Fair enough. Thank you very much.
3 minutes 25 seconds.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Okay, here's my report. Okay, I'm going to start off with the meeting started off 2 minutes late, but that happens on the digital platform, so we are okay. We have the sergeant at arms, Mika. Can I have a look at you, Mika? Can I see you now? Mika, very quickly, as I call up assignees, please get back on the video. People respond. Okay, Mika, you started off as a sergeant at arms, but the only thing that I was waiting for you is to smile, okay? Because anybody that starts off the meeting needs to set the tone of the meeting. Okay, any particular reason why the timing is straight in my face? Hello?
We couldn't understand your question.
No, because the timer has put the timing. Any particular reason why?
No.
Sir, as you started, as I heard you started that I'm giving your general evaluation report. That's why I started.
He's not giving the report now. He's conducting the session. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Fine. Fair enough. Okay, we've got this in there. Whatever the timing wants to be done, not a problem. But I need to justice because I've been invited for this meeting, so I would need to do justice to that. Yeah, we had the presiding officer, Blessin Thomas, right? Okay, fine. And I'm glad that he invited guests. He spoke briefly about the bees, right? Okay. And I was a bit surprised. Maybe it's after years that I saw that you need to adopt the agenda, and then you need to second it. It's been years. That was when I was in Saudi Arabia, but I haven't seen it anywhere on the planet. Fair enough. It's still nice to know certain things are working 25 years ago. All right. Okay. The one thing probably which I would expect from the presiding officer is very briefly to trade information about what's happening in the territory, in the turf, in whichever district you are, with members, because that's your business session, which is 5 to 7 minutes. And people would love to hear nuggets of information. Is there an annual conference coming up? What's happening? Bits like this. Fair enough. We had the Toastmaster today, Sara. Well, you had a great message, and I'm glad that you had done a lot of research on your topic. The World Bee Day, as you said it out there, and you continued on yours with putting in bits and information throughout, asking people in there, interacting in there, and I kept watching the agenda, and you were on time at all times. So, Sara, that's great. You're a plucky young person, and I'm glad that you're doing a terrific job. Okay, fine. Then I had the R counter. R counter, can I have your report, please, Aditya? And then I'm going to call the grammarian.
Yes, of course. So
yes, Aditya, go ahead.
Yes. So starting off with the Sergeant at Arms, Micah. You used thrice and twice and yeah once. Presiding officer Toastmaster Blessin, congratulations, you have not used any fillers. Toastmaster of the day, Sara, congratulations, you have not used any fillers. Grammarian Fatima, you have used once. Table Topics Master, congratulations, you have not used any fillers. Zoom Master Sushant, you have used 4 times, like once, and yeah once. Distinguished Toastmaster Renosh Thomas, you have not used any fillers. General Evaluator Lancy DSouza, you have used twice. Observation about myself, ironically, I feel I used the most amount of fillers, and that is definitely one area I need to work on. But being the R counter, I feel it's helping me realize, I just said right now, to improve upon this and it will improve my speech overall. Thank you. That is my report.
Thank you. Now I think I'll request a grammarian. There is probably a problem for a general evaluator. Grammarian, you can give your report and he will join again. Yes, you can join and give the report.
As grammarian of the day, I'll be giving the grammarian report. Phrase of the day: as busy as a bee was used by Toastmaster Sara Verlekar, DTM Renosh Thomas, and Toastmaster Table Topics Master Shrishti. For the incorrect word, congratulations, because I have not seen an incorrect word or phrase. But there was one spelling mistake, vice versa, it's vice versa. So with that, let me tell about the outstanding words which I liked. They were demonstrate, volunteer, busy, being successful, preferably. Also appreciate the MC who has probably brought the theme of the day, I believe. No bees, no honey, no work, no money, which is of an outstanding phrase. Toastmaster Girija, who during her speech used a very amazing phrase, which is men are from Mars, women are from Venus. And during her table topics, again brought an acronym, SMART, for the measurable, action-oriented, realistic, inbound, etc. The table topics master had used one amazing phrase, luck earns you money, hard work earns you respect. With this, I would like to give it back to the general evaluator or the TMOD.
I don't see a general evaluator on the screen. He'll be probably trying to join. So in the meantime, shall we start with the film that we can show? A timer's report for the last section. Evaluation you have already given. Grammarian and our counter you can share. Timer. Yes?
Sure,
Yes,
sure, Toastmaster Girija.
One minute, wait. Ranosh wants to say.
Toastmaster Girija, I suggest if you could just send a message to...
Yeah, I'm doing it. Yeah, I already said
because, if he comes back and he repeats,
yeah,
then all our role players will have to say
yes,
it back
yes.
again.
I have messaged him. Let him reply. Like you said, otherwise they will have to repeat. Shall I call him? I'll do that.
Yes, please.
What do we do? Because he's not picking up the phone also. We wait for 3 minutes and then we will start.
I suggest then in that case, let's run the video.
Okay. Yeah.
With the Toastmaster.
That'll be nice. Yes.
Take it from there. Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. So we'll give it to the Toastmaster day. You can go ahead and present the video.
Yeah. You can talk about the video, which I've given, and then at the time he will share it. Yes.
So I know we are all eager to listen to the general evaluation. Before that, let us watch a short inspiring video on what we learned from these little bees. Distinguished Toastmaster Henosh Thomas, can we have the video, please?
Sure.
Don't be a fly in life, be a honeybee. There is a mind-blowing lesson from the honeybee and the fly. Honeybee educates us a priceless insight to upgrade our mindset and quality of life. Honeybee flies from flower to flower and garden to garden to pull out the honey from the flowers. The purpose of a honeybee is to look for the good essence of flowers, even in a place full of stinking waste. The honeybee keeps its focus on searching good things around. In our day-to-day life and relationships, we have much to learn from the honeybee. It guides us in the art of finding the positives and shows us how to deal with negatives. There will be faults everywhere and in everyone. But just as the honeybee tries to find only the good essence, even in the ugliest surroundings, we need to find the tidiest place. Whereas a fly shows another type of behaviorism in relationships, the fly always attracts contagious objects. The fly may travel over hundreds of flowers, but what does it focus on? Flies always focus on tasting waste and wounds. It ignores the sweet and goodness of gardens. This showcases the mindset of ignoring the good qualities and focusing in their faults. It is so easy. It requires no effort to see the faults in others. Fault finding and gossiping is a habit. The more we do, the more we become obsessed by it. In relationships, it is important to have honest, well-wishing communication. The decision is yours to become a honeybee or a fly.
Hello.
Yes, General Evaluator.
Yeah.
Hello. Can you hear? Yeah. I'm in gold background to my. Okay, fine. Right. I'm glad that the video thing is on. Did the grammarian give the report?
Yes, we can. You can go ahead with the reports.
Yeah. Fatima, the spotlight's on you. Can we have the grammarian's report, please?
Grammarian report again? Okay.
No. It's okay, fine. The grammarian report has been done, isn't it?
Yes, just now we completed grammarian report and started the video.
Okay, fine. Fair enough. It's not a problem. Not to worry. Okay, fine. I'm not able to comment on the grammarian's report. The R counter, of course, that was pretty nice that you had great observation. And of course, given all the things. Right. When I listened to this one, there was storytelling bit about it. So that was pretty interesting. And I do agree with the evaluator, Relish, saying that you had a conversational style, number one. Yes, the suggestions that he had was interaction with the audience, stand and body gestures, etc. Yeah. The one thing probably Girija, what would have actually facilitated and had a lot of credibility was did he have a message at the very end? Any topic on the planet requires a message, and if that was said large and clear, then that would have had I like the table topics. For all the Gavaliers, the way to hone your skills is primarily one of the greatest skills which is being taught by the internet. Let me tell you, the very reason is that there were two people in the room, or the third person also asked what was the topic. That's where it comes in.
Okay. I think we continue with this again. It was the audibility was also very poor, and for me, was it poor for you all? Yes, right?
Yes,
ma'am.
Unfortunately, this because it's a wonderful thing that's given very wonderful suggestions. I'm sure that I will ask him to send it out by chat, and then I will share it with everybody so that you all know about it. Yeah. So
I would just suggest if he's coming back online, he can switch his video.
Switch off the video and then talk maybe. Yeah.
Yes, because there's a bandwidth constraint.
Right. Yes. So
I can see he's back. Just use Toastmaster. If you could switch off your camera, just to save on your internet bandwidth.
Yes, maybe then it will be better.
Switched off the camera. I've switched off camera.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm audible now. Fair enough. Am I audible? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So when we had, I liked, Girisha, when you had this, you differentiate.
Again, we lost you. I will request him to speak on WhatsApp, and then maybe I can just pass it on here, share it here. That's one way we can do it. Yeah.
Let's come back again.
Just come back again.
Yes.
The bandwidth is very poor, so if you want, you can speak on your WhatsApp, and I will put it on here.
No,
You can speak on your
no,
WhatsApp.
it's okay, fine. It's fine. I think we've speak on the WhatsApp. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Hold on. Fine,
I think that will
fine.
be better. Yes.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear. Can everybody hear? Please put your yes. Yeah.
Can everybody hear?
Yes, everybody can
All
hear.
right, great. Okay. Yeah. So I just want to repeat it for all the Cavaliers. Please remember that it's not undermining your ability by saying to please do not ask for repeating it. But remember, it's ethical that no speaker gets an added advantage by asking for repetition of the topic in between, because that's not fair for the others. So in all fairness, you would remember that the next time you're asked a table topic, please hone your skills on understanding that. Take your time, even if you take 10 seconds before you start talking about your subject, no problems. Technically speaking and historically, 15 seconds is the max one should take before they can start off their table topics. So let it sink into you, make the topic, and then speak. And I think the Cavaliers did wonderfully well. My suggestion, and I've learned this over the years, is on yourself and your subject, and you're bound to succeed. So people, please put your hands together for all the 5 speakers that we had, right? Okay, although I think 2 of them did not qualify, but nevertheless, we got the essence of them as being working up their skills while learning to talk and communicate, and of course display their leadership skills throughout the length of their individual table topic session. In conclusion, I would say is that thank you very much. I did have a great with the session. As I said, Sara, at the cost of repetition, you've done wonderfully well as a Toastmaster today. Vivacious, young, bubbly, the whole works. And I'm sure you've got a message. I think I missed out on the video, the 2-minute video that you had at the end of it. Good luck, good cheer to all the clubs that have participated this evening. And of course, good evening. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Okay. So maybe please have the polls.
Yes.
Toastmaster Girija.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Thank you so much. I'll disconnect the call right now. Yes. Thank you.
Yes, please.
Yeah, thank you. I'll launch the poll.
Yes.
As of now, 8 out of 9 people have voted. I'm closing it. Okay. Yeah. Excellent. I'll go back. I'll share the results at the end. Yes. Now for the primary role player also, I'm launching it. Please vote. because when it's 8 out of 9, I cannot vote. So that's how it is. Actually, our distinguished Toastmaster Lancy DSouza is a motivational speaker. He conducts several corporate level workshops. He's a youth director, and he is especially very good in dealing with youth. And that is why he joined. He really loved it. But unfortunately, we did not have proper network. It's okay. We can invite him again. I think 8 out of 9, 8 all voted, right? Okay, I'll end the poll. Now I'll share the results of one by one. You can see here Toastmaster of the day. She got the maximum number of votes. Let's clap our hands. Yes. And then next is actually here, best auxiliary role player. I would like to share the results. Oh, can you see it or not?
No.
Yeah, okay. Now can you see it? I don't know. It's not showing. Okay.
No. You can declare.
Yeah. So it is Aditya Verlekar, again, highest. Okay. Best auxiliary role player. That is this one, 4 out of 8 votes. 3 out of 8 votes for grammarian, and timer also has got 2 votes. Okay. So next is best table topic speaker. Again, Girija and Aditya both have got equal number of votes, 3 out of 7. And Fatima gets 1. So thank you very much for everybody's participation. And over to you, Sara Verlekar, Toastmaster of the day.
Yes. So in closing, I would like to say, bees play an important part in the food chain. Birds and mammals rely on berries, seeds, fruits, and nuts pollinated by bees. Cows eat alfalfa, which is pollinated by bees. In the USA alone, the production of pollinator-dependent crops is valued at over $50 billion per year. Horse chestnuts, hazels, limes, cherries, pears, plums, quince, and apple trees are alive because bees pollinate them. Bees are trained to detect illness in humans and sniff out landmines and explosives. Bees have inspired scientific and engineering projects, such as the use of hexagons in engineering. Long live the bees! With this, I hand over to our presiding officers to do the honors for winners and final note.
Thank you so much, Modi, for that amazing session. So now DTM Renosh is insinuating that we need to take a photo. So everybody, please put your best smiles up front. Come on, guys, everybody. All right, come on. Is that the best you guys can do? Come on, like what's the time?
Shita Akarwal, if you can come on screen, that will be really fantastic.
Smile. I need to see teeth. I need to see teeth. That's how I smile. Come on, guys. Teeth.
That's nice. Absolutely.
All right.
Go for it. All right.
Can I have Anchita, if you could switch on your camera? We can have all the 10 on screen.
I've been requesting.
All right, no worries. Here we go. Put your emojis, put your thumbs up, victory, put your smiles, put your, all right, fine. Here we go. One, I'll take 2 shots. 1, 2, 3, all right. I've taken the first one. All right, keep it there, keep it there. One more time, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Done. Thank you so much. Over to you.
Yeah.
Perfect. So, okay, my camera's working. All right. Okay, so now my job is to thank everyone. Thank you all the role players that were there today. Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry. Before that, we have to present the certificates, obviously. First, let's go for the best table topic speaker, Cavalier. Sorry.
We always felicitate the guests who have come,
Yes.
right? So that is why we want to honor them, because with gratitude for graciously guiding us.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Girija. Let me first thank our general evaluator, TTM Lancy, for helping us through this tough time and coming forward and helping us. And then definitely our timer, TTM Dinesh. He's always been there to help us, and the rest of the people as follows, as the certificate shows.
Best table topic speaker, Aditya Verlekar and Girija Deshpande. Sorry, this was actually our counter. Grammarian did not get, so that will be removed. Now, best primary role player was Sara Verlekar. Right? Yes.
Yes.
Thank you so much. So,
and show.
Yes, I'll stop the sharing.
Perfect. Now, let me thank each and every one of you, all the role players, definitely. Thank you so much for coming together and helping us conduct this meeting, and for smiling also while doing it. It was a lot of hard work, I know, but all of you are happy and here smiling till the end. And definitely, I need to take this moment to thank and thank a lot, actually, the two VPEs, that is Toastmaster Girija and DTM Ranosh, for pulling this meeting and making it happen. I've seen what's happening in the background. It is very difficult, and it's amazing that they were able to pull this off. And finally, all the guests that came and everybody, in fact, that came, thank you so much for coming for the meeting. Toastmaster Dinesh, thank you so much for being our timer. It was a lot of hard work, I know, with all the glitches, but it was really nicely done. And TMOD, amazing questions. I love your angle, question people. That's the best thing to do. I mean, I used to love doing that also. Micah, Sergeant Terms, my man, don't smile throughout. Way to go. That's how you do it. But really need to practice your smiling. It was amazing. Our counter, bro, I've not seen our counting report this way. I've seen a lot of our counter report. It's very boring. It's very numbers related, but the way you did it was on point. I really liked it. And the table topics master, I love the way you took the table topics. I mean, you were smiling and people actually wanted to attend. This is like, if you've gone to other meetings, you'd see when the table topic session comes, it is the most fun session, but it's also the session where everybody's cameras goes off. But yours, everybody's camera was on and they were actively participating also. So really well done. And that's all. I guess I'm going to have to call the meeting to an end. Thank you all once again. And here's the meeting.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah. So I'll close the recording and then we can start.